الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن هذه أمتكم أمة واحدة وأنا ربكم فاعبدون. وتقطعوا أمرهم بينهم كل إلينا راجعون. فمن يعمل من الصالحات وهو مؤمن فلا كفران لسعيه وإنا له كاتبون. وحرام على قرية أهلكناها أنهم لا يرجعون. حتى إذا فتحت يأجوج ومأجوج وهم من كل حدب ينسلون. واقترب الوعد الحق فإذا هي شاخصة أبصار الذين كفروا يا ويلنا قد كنا في غفلة من هذا بل كنا ظالمين. إنكم وما تعبدون من دون الله حصب جهنم أنتم لها واردون. لو كان هؤلاء آلهة ما وردوها وكل فيها خالدون. لهم فيها لا يسمعون حسيسها وهم فيما اشتهت أنفسهم خالدون لا يحزنهم الفزع الأكبر وتتلقاهم الملائكة هذا يومكم الذي كنتم توعدون يوم نطوي السماء كطي السجل للكتب كما بدأنا أول خلق نعيده وعدا علينا إنا كنا فاعلين ولقد كتبنا في الزبور من بعد الذكر أن الأرض يرثها عبادي الصالحون إن في هذا لبلاغا لقوم عابدين وما أرسلناك إلا رحمة للعالمين وما أرسلناك إلا رحمة للعالمين قل إنما يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد فهل أنتم مسلمون فإن تولوا فقل آذنتكم على سواء وإن أدري أقريب أم بعيد ما توعدون إنه يعلم الجهر من القول ويعلم ما تكتمون وإن أدري لعله فتنة لكم ومتاع إلى حين قال رب احكم بالحق وربنا الرحمن المستعان على ما تصفون.
جزاكم الله خير.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر ما شاء الله.
MashaAllah. Brother, I know him for a very long time. I never thought he was going to be like that, MashaAllah. Yeah, it was quite shocking, MashaAllah. So, that being said, my voice will be out of service. MashaAllah, Allahumma barik. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. كافها يا عين صاد. ذكر رحمة ربك عبده زكريا إذ نادى ربه نداء خفيا قال رب إني وهن العظم مني واشتعل الرأس شيبا ولم أكن بدعائك رب شقيا وإني خفت الموالي من ورائي وكانت امرأتي عاقرا فهب لي من لدنك وليا يرثني ويرث من آل يعقوب واجعله رب رضيا يا زكريا إنا نبشرك بغلام اسمه يحيى لم نجعل له من قبل سميا قال رب أنى يكون لي غلام وكانت امرأتي عاقرا وقد بلغت من الكبر عتيا قال كذلك قال ربك هو علي هين وقد خلقتك من قبل ولم تك شيئا قال رب اجعل لي آية قال آيتك ألا تكلم الناس ثلاثة قال رب اجعل لي آية قال آيتك ألا تكلم الناس 3 ليال سويا فخرج على قومه من المحراب فأوحى إليهم أن سبحوا بكرة وعشيا بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم كافها يا عين صاد ذكر رحمة ربك عبده زكريا إذ نادى ربه نداء خفيا قال رب إني وهن العظم مني واشتعل الرأس شيبا ولم أكن بدعائك رب شقيا وإني خفت الموالي من ورائي وكانت امرأتي عاقرا فهب لي من لدنك وليا يرثني ويرث من لي غلام وكانت امرأتي عاقرا وقد بلغت من الكبر عتيا قال كذلك قال ربك هو علي هين وقد خلقتك من قبل ولم تك شيئا قال رب اجعل لي آية قال آيتك ألا تكلم الناس 3 ليال سويا فخرج على قومه من المحراب فأوحى إليهم أن سبحوا بكرة وعشيا صدق الله ومن أصدق من الله قيلا صدق الله ومن أصدق من الله حديثا قل صدق الله فاتبعوا ملة إبراهيم حنيفا وما كان من المشركين صدق الله العلي العظيم.
بارك الله.
Who knows which one is my voice? First one, second one, or third one? Yes. Let's go to the young ones. Older ones they know. Yes.
Shrim.
Which one is my voice?
The second one is Shrim, right?
Second one is Shuraim.
Who's the first one?
Who's the first one?
Who's the first one?
No. Who is the teacher of Abdullah ibn Matrud? The teacher, one of the teachers of Abdullah ibn Matrud is actually Ali Jabir. And that's why he had his voice, but he just twisted. A little bit twisted. Right? And the second one was mine, and the third one, Shoaib. He was right.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
There's no candy today.
Allahu Akbar.
Takbir.
Allahu Akbar.
Not bad.
Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulillah. Actually, tonight's halaqa, we didn't even plan this, but the barakah of Umar ibn Khattab Center is that we already have people coming here, and then we can, make the halaqa along the way. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. We didn't even plan to have this. Some people, they plan this kind of program. Go around, sit beside each other, and then speak about MashaAllah, tabarakallah. So we had Sheikh Jami, MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Barakallahu feek. وشيخنا أبو فيلي نعم قرأ مثل الشيخ عبد الباسط وخليل الحصري, and then we have Sheikh Jama, and then we have the voice of Shuraim and Ali al-Jabir. Subhanallah, Sheikh Ali al-Jabir. So we had all these voices, and we had this opportunity to benefit. So this today's halaqah, inshallah, it's 80% was there already. Inshallah, we have 20% left, or even less. Therefore, I have chosen tomorrow, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala's halaqah, to be about Fadl al-Quran, inshallah. So tomorrow is about Fadl al-Quran, but one of the things that I'm going to tell the youngsters, inshallah, is that to love the Quran is something that we have to do. It's a must. So when we see anybody reading the Quran, alhamdulillah, the Prophet Muhammad told us that we should beautify our voices when we read the Quran. Make your voice nice. So they should be attract you to make your voice nice as well, so you can read the Quran. Prophet Muhammad mentioned in the hadith that each letter of the Quran you get 10 hasanat. So alif lam mim is not 10 by itself, right? Alif is a harf, 10 hasanat. Lam is a harf, 10 hasanat. Mim is a harf, 10 hasanat. That is 30. 30 hasanat, 30 good deeds that you get by reading 3 letters. Subhanallah. How about if you read 1 page? How many letters in a page? How about 2 pages? How about half of a juz? How about 1 whole juz? A lot of reward. How about if you read the whole Quran? Some people, they read the Quran every week, maybe every week they read the Quran. Some people, every 3 days, they read the Quran. Some people, alhamdulillah, once a month, mashallah, tabarakallah, they know themselves. So reading the Quran in itself is very, very important. And alhamdulillah, this should be a reminder for all of us. And should be a motivation, tashjir, so we can read the Quran, so we can memorize the Quran so we can implement. We said before, the people before us, 10 ayat, 10 verses, and they used to implement. Memorize 10 verses, implement those 10 verses. MashaAllah. So alhamdulillah, maybe if I can have Sheikh Jama come back for 5 minutes, not read inshallah, but maybe you can give them some tips on memorizing the Quran inshallah. 5 minutes, and then usually how it goes after the halaqah, they play, the young kids, and we have some nice Moroccan tea for you as well inshallah. So maybe some 5 tips about memorizing the Quran.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. How many of you have memorized Juz Amma? MashaAllah. How many of you have memorized 5 Juz? MashaAllah. How many of you guys have memorized 10 Juz? MashaAllah. How many of you guys have memorized the entire Quran?
Soon inshallah.
MashaAllah.
Soon, inshallah.
How many of you guys?
Oh, there's candies, he says.
Yes. That's good. So you're looking at it and you get the answer. How many of you guys know the importance of memorizing the Quran? MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Who loves their parents? How many? MashaAllah. You know why your parents, they take you to learn the Quran and to memorize it? So you can be in the highest Jannah. Imagine, subhanAllah, in the highest top, right? And you can take them with you. And they all can meet together there. If your parents have memorized the Quran, you all meet there. If they haven't memorized it, they're not selfish for you. Say, oh, you know what, you my son, you know, you're going down, not heaven up, you can't go down. Because you're my son, you must go down. No. They want you to go up, higher than them. Imagine? Because the people of the Quran, they will be in the highest position in where?
Jannah.
In Jannah. Those are the people of the Quran. So, the tips of the Quran, as the Sheikh mentioned, first thing is have love. Who knows what's love? Who loves this? Everybody loves it, right? So, if you want it, what do you have to do?
Something
Work
good.
for it. Meaning, be nice, be kind, and then I'll throw at you, and you'll have it. Right? So, first one is have love. Don't wait for your mom or your dad to say, Muhammad, yes, daddy, go read the Quran. No. You should go and pick it up. Pick up the Quran, start reading early in the morning. Best thing is after Fajr. Although Fajr now is like 3:30, 3 a.m. So at least early in the morning, 5, 6. Don't do too much. Only maximum 2 hours spend on it. That's first thing. If you memorize early in the morning, it will be always stuck with you. I'll tell you one thing why. When I used to go to school in Yemen, early in the morning at 6, we must be at the madrasa. I didn't intend to memorize it, but every morning we would say a nasheed. And that nasheed in my entire life, I didn't forget it. What? رددي آياتها الدنيا نشيدي رددي واعيدي. Every day we're gonna have to read and praise the president and so on and so on. Every day of your morning. Never forget it. Right? And then when I grow up, then we didn't have, like you guys, opportunity to go to Islamic schools. So I went to public school. This public school was a Catholic school. Every morning, what are we going to say? There's something to say to we're walking in the light of God. Every morning. Every morning. There was some words from the Bible or somewhere they got it from. I don't know where they got it from. But every morning we gotta say, we're walking. Every day. By day. But the thing is that was because every morning it starts in there. So every morning if you wake up and you read قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِالْفَلَقِ قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ, and you read all those ayats, they will stuck on your head. They will never move. Because why? Early in the morning, your brain is fresh. Did not meet other expectations. Didn't see other things. First thing went inside is the book of Allah, the Quran. So the first tip is, what do? Early in the morning before you open your English book, what are you going to open? Your Quran. You're going to open what? Quran. The Quran. Don't do too much. 3 or 4 ayats. If you're very, smart and mashallah, you can memorize a page, then you should do it. But if you are, having difficulties, 3, 4 ayats. Repeat it. They go back to the ayah before, repeat it, and so on. And the rest of your life, it will stuck there. Those useless things that do not have no beneficial got stuck in our heads. But what do you think when you read the Quran? So every morning, revise, learn new work, you will get the reward. As well as your memorization will be very good. Okay? Everybody understands? Alright, so we'll keep one tip and another tip we'll make it for another time. Alright, so this is the best tip. Yes?
What do you think about certain people? They think it's too long for them, it's boring for them to memorize Quran. Even if they love to memorize Quran. But every day, it's boring for them. What kind of advice you can tell them? Through your experience,
Inshallah, the best thing is, make an excitement of something. Alright? Make an excitement of something. So let's say the kid, he likes candy. My daughter or my sons, I tell them that if you memorize, then we'll go outside later. But if you don't memorize, so you don't go out. So they work very hard towards it. So I said, I'm not going to take you to the park. The day that I want to take them to something special, I said, we must do a lot of memorization. And everybody's done. Then we're going to go to the park, we're going to go to a place to play, or we're going to have fun. So in these terms, in these places, or in the places that we live and in the society we live, this is the way to buy them. So you tell them, if you memorize this, then I will take you to this place. I will give you this. Right? Anything that you want to give them, don't give it for free. Say, there's nothing for free. I didn't get it for free. So you gotta have to work. Give me 1 juice, right? I'll give you that, right? You want this? Then each person have to read today. Huh? Everybody's like, oh, what is gonna say? Each person's gonna have to read Qul Allahu Ahad. How about that? Yeah. So everybody, you see, so easy, right? Qul Allahu Ahad, so easy, right? So the whole Quran should become that way. So every morning, and then when you feel bored, then jump around. Walk up and down. And the Quran, do not only sit down, say, okay, you know what? Right, in the summer, let's say daddy and mom, let's go for a walk, reading. So you're reading and you're walking. So you're having fun. So you're not sitting one place. So have to use different tactics according to your children's understanding. Right? If some kids, they from young age, they have deals. You have some deals with them, and then if you memorize up to there, then I'll give you this. Then if you see him trying, then you give him some tip of it, and then he sees, oh, you know what? I'm gonna work hard towards it. So there are many, tips to use. This is one of them. So if you want to get something from your dad, tell your dad, I'll give you 3 Jews. Take me to West Edmonton Mall. Yeah. Your dad will say, 3 Jews? Okay, let's make a deal, 5 Jews. Alright? And your dad will, negotiate and say, okay, you know what, let's make it 5 then. Five must come with ice cream there.
No, if
Right.
they made 5 juice, we take them for Umrah. Just
MashaAllah. Look at the 5 juice you take for Umrah, MashaAllah. Do you know how wonderful it is to go to Umrah, subhanAllah. It is not only going beside the Kaaba, but it is the best experience to have ever in your entire life. If you hear your dad saying going for Umrah, then you must be in a special high position. So you should accept it and make sure that you get and win that, because it's not easy to get a Umrah, right? So any small juice and so on, then you will get it. So inshallah, who can tell me the ayah that today I read in the salah in the first rak'ah?
First rak'ah.
First rak'ah. I'll give him 2. How about that? Make cash. We're taking
The name of the surah?
maybe give me the name of the surah.
Wait. No, wait. You wait.
Okay.
Wait. The girls over there too.
Oh, there's girls there?
Oh.
Yes, yeah. Surah Maryam. No, in the salah. Yes. There you go. You get yours. There. All right. Who remembers the second surah? The second surah, yes.
Anbiya.
Anbiya, close by, cousins. Close. It's not far from there. Yes.
Mu'minun.
Mu'minun? No. A little bit far. Go back. Yes. No. Go back a little bit.
I know.
Yes.
Kursi. Kursi.
Ayatul Kursi. No.
No.
Baqarah. No.
No.
Yes.
Ibrahim. Yeah.
Surah Ibrahim. MashaAllah. I even mentioned his name. إذ قال Ibrahim. Then you're like, must be a tip there. Right? Alright. So the rest of you guys, inshallah, you will get it because of the time, inshallah. And the Sheikh will give you
We're
guys.
gonna just receiving 2 questions. No more than 2 questions.
Okay.
Do you have any question regarding what the Sheikh talking about the Quran? A personal question. If you don't want to ask it in the public, you can talk to the Sheikh later. Okay? If you have intention to memorize the Quran and you want to know the certain tricks, you can ask right now or ask him later. Yes,
When you
Safiya.
get bored of memorizing what to do.
Don't be shy, yeah.
Yes, his masrura, his. Yes.
Yeah, Ali.
Like when you're bored of memorizing, when you memorize, what do you do?
When you?
Like you get bored of like the.
Yeah, so entertain yourself by give yourself a break. Then come back. Right? Say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna have 5 minutes break. Just run around, go have some water, have that, and then come back and have a break. And then come back to it. Right? And the Quran, you can never get bored of it. Because I will read the Quran how many times in my entire life, but every time it feels so fresh.
You have questions?
Right? So it's very important that you take a little bit of break, walk around, and then come back.
Muhammad, you have questions?
Yes.
How much juz do you raja every day?
It's good to make a muraja'ah at least 2 juz to a juz minimum. Every month at least you must try to finish once or twice. If you memorize the entire Quran.
That's it? We don't have more questions?
Last one, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Muhammad.
How did God make the pieces for us to build?
Pieces?
The whole world.
The whole world?
Yeah, did he do magic?
No magic. Inshallah, the Sheikh will tell you about the magic. Inshallah, okay?
I have halakha about, mashallah, very good question.
It's a beautiful question,
Very good
okay?
question, mashallah.
Yes.
Jazakallah khair.
I have this last question. Yeah, last question over here. Tariq.
Yes,
Listen, please.
Yes, Tariq.
How much do you read every day?
For myself? Oh, good question. Alhamdulillah, I try to read a juz to 2 juz. Right? But before, when I get more time, I don't have much time to teach, then I do minimum of 5 juz. So I try to finish 3 times every day,
Are you sure?
every month is my goal.
Okay, the last one. Yeah.
Yes.
Did you finish the Quran before?
Yes, if you look at my history, one day I'll talk about it, inshallah. I finished when I was at the age of 9. Okay? And inshallah, if you want more tips about the Quran, you can go to my page, which is M2M Production 100, and there's over 200,000 people view that. They take a lot of good tips from there. So there's few tips that I put in YouTube, and you can find it from the tips of the memorizing the Quran, inshallah. And I'll give you last thing. Warning and warning. What do I mean by that? I warn you not to use what has happened to me. So I'll say last thing. When I was younger, I used to listen to a lot of reciters. So this is candies, right? So if I give you all of them, you want to eat all of them, right? And that's how it was for me, all of the sheikhs. I want to listen all of them. There's so much beautiful voices. So I'm like, you know what? I want to copy him. I want to read like him. And then I want to read like him. And then the next day I want to read like him. And then the next day I want to read like him. And then I became with no voice. My voice changes every day. Even the bank, they tell me that, sorry, we cannot do your voice recognition. So nobody can understand my voice. Sometimes when people call me like, who's this? Oh, it's me again. They're like, oh no, sorry, okay. Yeah. So anyway, so you will lose your voice. Don't imitate. Imitation before used to be beneficial, but I will give you that. Try to avoid imitation. But if you want to imitate, maybe imitate in a way that you take something from him and then you walk out, right? Like Sheikh Mahir al-Mu'awliqi, his voice is actually, he imitated from a sheikh from Sudan who had that voice, and he take it out and he soup it. He put his own soup on it, right? So you can take a voice of the sheikh and then put it in your own way of reading it, or on your own way of reciting it, okay? So this way of that recitation is that I cannot continue a whole surah with one voice. That is my problem. My voice will change up and down. Sometimes I can switch it, but most of the time it will crack, and then I have to change again the gear to gear 2, right? Assalamu alaikum.
Jazakallah khair. Okay, we have new faces today. Who is the first time came to Markaz